Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam.
Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. The sons of Dhritarashtra, whom, if we killed, we should not care to live, are now standing before us on this battlefield.
So, these two groups of cousin brothers, Maharaj Pandu had 5 sons, and Dhritarashtra had 100 sons. So it is family, the same family, and it was understanding between them that when others beyond the family would come to attack them, they would join 105 brothers and fight. But when there was fight amongst themselves, one side 100 brothers, one side 5 brothers. Because a Kshatriya family, it is to be understood, they must go on fighting. Even in their marriage, there would be fighting. Without fighting, no marriage takes place in Kshatriya family. Krishna had 16,108 wives, and almost in each time he had to fight to gain the wife. It was a sporting for Kshatriya to fight, it was a sporting. So, he is perplexed whether this kind of fighting he should encourage or not. There is a proverb in Bengal, "Khabo ki khabo na, jadi khao to pous." When you are perplexed whether I shall eat or not eat, better not eat. Sometimes we come to this point, I am not very hungry, whether I shall eat or not eat. The best course is not eat, not that you eat. But if you eat, then you can eat in the month of December. Pause. Why? It is in Bengal. Bengal is tropical climate. But when it is winter season, it is advised that if you eat, it is not so harmful, because it will be digested. The night is very long, or the cold season, the digestive power is nice. So when we are confused to do or not to do, jabo ki jabo na, jadi jao to shouch. When I think whether I shall go or not, better don't go. But when it is a question of answering the call of nature, you must go. Jabo ki jabo na, jadi jao to shouch. Khavo ki khavo na, jadi khao to pouch. These are very common sense. Similarly, Arjuna is now perplexed whether I shall fight or not fight. That is also everywhere. When there is declaration of war between the modern politicians, they consider, it's like in the last Second World War, when Hitler was preparing for war, everyone knew that Hitler was going to retaliate because in the first war they became defeated. So Hitler was again preparing. One, my god brother, German, he came in 1933 in India. So at that time he informed that there must be war. Hitler is preparing, heavy preparation. War must be there. So at that time, I think in your country, the Prime Minister was Mr. Chamberlain. And he went to see Hitler to stop the war. But he would not. So, similarly, in this fight, to the last point, Krishna tried to avoid the war. He proposed to Duryodhana that they are Kshatriyas, your cousin brothers, you have usurped their kingdom. Never mind, you have taken somewhere other. But they are Kshatriyas, they must have some means of livelihood. So give them 5 brothers, 5 villages. Out of the whole world empire, you give them 5 villages. You know, I'm not going to part with an inch of land without fight. Therefore, under such condition, the fight must be there.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,